श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायण नमस्कृत्यं नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं हृदयं नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतेवया भागवते उत्तमा श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति सुधाम भगवते धर्मजानादेश कलौ न सदिता भागवत canto third canto Yam third canto chapter 12. Hare Krishna. Chapter 2. Creation of the Kumaras son of Maitreya Vata.
Maitreya Uvacha
Iti te varita cheta.
Iti te Banita Chatta
Kalakha paramana.
Kalakya Paramatmana
Mahima veda garbhotha.
Mahima Veda Garbhota
Yetha sratsin nibodhame.
Yatha Shraktim Nibodhami
Iti te varita cheta.
Iti te Banita Chatta
Kalakha paramatmana.
Kalakya Paramatmana
Mahima veda garbhotha.
Mahima Veda Garbhota
Yetha sratsin nibodhame.
Yatha Shraktim Nibodhami
Maitreya Vata.
Maitreya Uvacha
Iti te varita cheta.
Iti te Banita Chatta
Kalakha paramatmana.
Kalakya Paramatmana
Mahima veda garbhotha.
Mahima Veda Garbhota
Yetha sratsin nibodhame.
Yatha Shraktim Nibodhami Maitreya Uvacha
Maitreya Vata.
Iti Banita Chatta
Iti te varita cheta.
Kalakya Paramatmana
Kalakha paramatmana.
Mahima Veda Garbhota
Mahima veda garbhotha.
Yatha Shraktim Nibodhami
Yetha sratsin nibodhame.
Maitreya Vacha
Maitreya Uvacha
Iti Vadita Tadha
Iti te Banita Chatta
Satyah Paramatmana
Kalakya Paramatmana
Mahima Veda Garbhota
Mahima Veda Garbhota
Yatha Yatha Shakshi Gotame
Yatha Shraktim Nibodhami
Maitreya Vata.
Maitreya Uvacha
Sri Maitreya said,
Sri Maitreya said
Iti
Iti
that say unto you, Varnita
Varnita
described,
Sat
Satta,
Satta
O Vidura,
Vidura
Kala Akhya,
Kalakya
by the name Eternal Time,
by the name eternal time
Paramatmana,
Paramatmana
of the Super Soul,
Super
Mahima,
Mahima
glory,
Glory
Veda Garva,
Veda Garva
Lord Brahma,
the Lord Brahma
the reservoir of the Vedas,
the river of the Veda
Atha,
Atha
thereafter,
hereafter
Yatha,
Atha
as it is,
Vediti
Asrak Siddhi,
Sakti
Siddh Kriya,
Vikri
Niboda,
Buddha
just try to understand
try to understand
me from me. Translation by Vivekananda Prabhupada. Sri Maitreya said, "Oh, learned Vidura, so far I have explained to you the glories of the form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead in his teacher of Kala. Now you can hear from me about the creations of Brahma, the reservoir of all Vedic knowledge." Sri Maitreya said,
Sri Maitreya said
"O learned Vidura,
O Lord and Vidura
so far I have explained to you
so far I have explained to you
the glories of the
the glories of the
form of the Supreme Personality of Godhead
form of this creature God
in his feature of Kala.
in his teacher of Kala
Now you can hear from me
now you can hear
about the creations of Brahma,
about the creation of Brahma
the reservoir of all Vedic knowledge."
the giver of all creation
continue with the giving answer. Om Ajnana Timirandasya जय जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्ति हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम और भक्त ससदाग्रेन्द्र तमा अमृतामिश्रमादित्य महामोहं च मोहं च समस्ताज्ञानदृक्षय Brahma first created the insight, essence, nature. Engagement like self-perception, the sense of dread, anger, after frustration, the sense of false ownership, and the illusory bodily construction or forgetfulness of one's real identity. Purpose. Before the factual creation of the living entities in different varieties of species, the conditions under which a living being in the material world has to live were created by life, were created by Brahma. Unless a living entity forgets his real identity, it is impossible for him to live in the material conditions of life. Therefore, the first conditions of material existence is forgetfulness of one's real identity. And by forgetting one's real identity, one is sure to be afraid of death. Although a pure living soul is deathless and birthless, this false identification with material nature is the cause of false ownership of things which are offered by the arrangement of superior control. All material resources but offered to the living entity for his peaceful living and for the discharge of the duties of self-realization in conditioned life. But due to the false identification, the conditioned soul becomes entrapped by the sense of false ownership of the property of the Supreme Life. It is evident from this verse that Brahma himself is the creation of the Supreme Law, and the five kinds of signs which conditions the living entities in natural existence are created or creations of Brahma. It is simply ludicrous to think the living entity to be equal with the Supreme Being when one can understand that the conditioned souls are under the influence of Brahma, magic one. Patanjali also accepts that there are five kinds of instances, as mentioned here. Anything? Brahma's first created is self-destruction. How is that? Yes, self-deception means
Okay.
First creation is that engagement like the self-defense. You see, that means four defects is there. One of them is keeping one side, keeping others, keeping capacity. So, four misidentification is there. Here we're talking about a five, five, six. The sense of death, the fear of the death. That sense of death means fear of the death. Everybody fear of the death. Sometimes that exalted devotee, they are not fear of it because they know that. Like Parikshit Maharaj also, within the 7 days, he had to die. Right? Beaten by the party. Still, what he did, he just give up with all kingdom and just went to the point of his Luna and settled it there. And lots of sadhus also came over here. That means I mean, the exalted devotee, they are not fear because they know this natural body, only this body is one piece, and soul is never there. That is the sense of it. And anger after frustration. Frustration means if we are desiring something, is not fulfilled, and then frustration will come. Anger also comes. Krodhat bhavati sammoha. And then sense of false ownership. Everybody has that. Last time, Rinpa Swami during the seminar, Abhidya Kadhyani, living into the all the time possess something. If he is not possess, he possess something and he will leave the body. That is possessing something. But what thing we have to possess? That is the main thing. All the time possess something. That means ownership. Everybody has ownership with it. That time, that person, that time, that person. It's like everything. Everybody is saying living into it, they are saying maybe mine is mine. Even though animals also they love their one child, but only one thing their mental is like that. So no only. While eating time, if you are giving the some grass to baby also calf or anything, you see that mother took all the things and eating. That is the difference. They cannot use their mind, intelligence. That is for my little baby, they cannot distinguish each other. Okay, discriminate. This is for him. But man can do that. That's a false ownership means this is my body, this is my family. Aham mameti. I am mine. That is false. And big false identification is that we are thinking, I am this body. We are within the body. That means I mean soul. Sometimes we are thinking the body and soul is and that is a big mistake. That is called Dehatma Buddhi. Yaha Atma Buddhi. That we are thinking this body is a soul. But body and soul is all the time different. False ownership. And the illusory bodily conception. Oh, another thing also. It look like similar everything, but Little. Sense of false ownership means possess something out of this body. And illusory thing is bodily conception. When I am only this body, not more than that this body. Asmi bhutasya devasya punarjanma sita. This one nastic kapilate. Another क्या बोलते हैं नास्तिक को क्या बोलते हैं रैपिड रैपिड करके काफी लोग देखते हैं अस्मी भूता से देव से पुनरागमन कुछ that in this body will finish its entire infinite and answer. There is no question of rebirth like that. That is called bodily conception. And another are forgetfulness of one's real identity. But our real identity, what is our real identity? जीवन स्वरूप है नित्य की सदा. Our real identity is the servant to we are the servant of the Lord Krishna. We have to serve to him anytime, any minute, whatever we are. Everything, whatever we are doing, we have to do for him. That is our duty. If we just forget that one bad thing, we certainly can so clearly say. Either a Swarup है नित्य की सदा. Nitya, that means continuously. Not one day we have to rest and we have to take just out of the service and we can think ourselves with it. Everybody thinks like that. Others have to serve me. Everybody, lots of people think. Right? I am such and such person, they have to serve me. That is called ownership, false ownership. Forgetfulness. But forgetfulness brings us to rebirth again. Before the factual creation of living entities, different varieties of conditions under which living is the material world is not created by one. Unless living entity forget his real identity, it is impossible for him to live in the material condition. That's what Prabhupada sometimes saying. Faith is the great forgetfulness. Another thing is forgetfulness. We forget and remember. But great forgetfulness is death. And after death, that was the previous life. Even some of them sometimes they know the previous life. And great forgetfulness, we are talking about this. So that bring the living entity to the condition state. And they do their material activities. If forgetfulness is not there, that means he knows his real identity. I am the part and a parcel of the Lord, and I have to serve him. That is the real identity. If we are forget, and I am the free from the Lord, while living into the thinking like that, I don't want to serve him. And then we have to come to the natural world, under the in the mode of the condition life. And how the existence of the natural world is forgetting. But we are forgetting our real identity. What is our real identity? Identity is our real. That is real identity, and that we forget. And after forgetting that, and one living entity would apply to go. And then after, although a pure living entity soul deathless and birthless. Soul is never die. Akshatya, we cannot cut it into pieces, we cannot wait it, we cannot blow up, all these things. That is the soul. We still soul accept the body by the nature of that soul. First identification also given by the Lord. Given by the Lord, that is superior arrangement for the living entity. All material sources are offered to the living entity for his peaceful living and for the discharge of the duties of self-realization in conditions. Why Lord give all these facilities? What is Prabhupada saying? For progress towards self-realization. All material resources are offered to the living entity for his peaceful living. In this material world, there is no questions of peaceful living. Right? That's why he's talking about the spiritual ground. And for the discharge of the duties of self-realization in this condition. That will come out from this condition life. That way, God gave all the facilities over here, lots of facilities. For discharge your duties. But due to the false identification, the conditioned soul becomes entrapped by the sense of false. That's in aham mamiti. And conditioned soul is thinking, oh, I am like this, that is called another way in the asuri bhava, like this demonic thinking. Aham mamiti, I am mine. Nowadays everyone senses between them. Aham, I am mine. In political, everywhere, everywhere we can see. That is the bondage of industry. It is evident from this part that Brahma himself is the creation of the Supreme Lord, and the five kinds of the sciences is the condition, the living entity, is materialization by creations of Brahma. It's all creation by Brahma. For ruling the whole material world, and living entity will get the chance of out of this material world. Because we don't know, it's not only this time is happening. It's not, all this is situation, material world and living entity condition and become detached, back to the Godhead. This system keeps going on even more in time, in memory. This system is going on, going on, going on. But we have to know our situation. And if we know our situation, we don't know. Immemorial time, immemorial, we are passing lots of life cycles. Hmm? Here and there, sometimes up to the heavenly planet, sometimes कभी घर पे डुबाए कभी कर कभी स्वर्ग उठाए sometimes we are sitting in the heavenly planet, sometimes in the heavenly planet, sometimes in the metal this our planet. Yes, we are going here and there and just roaming by our karma activity. Brahmande Dhamite Kaun Bhagyavan. We are now its fortunate soul. Guru Krishna Prasad Pai, Bhaktilata, is fortunate soul only come to the contact of the devotees and Lord's exercise. That means in another way we got the chance. We are fortunate soul. We don't have to miss this opportunity. Hmm? That is it. Yes. Another one also here big question is living entity and supreme Lord never they are all the time. Sometimes people think that we have to not be in the Lord's body. There is some example also like Sisupal, Sampadaga, and Kansa, even the Kansa, after they are killed by the Lord, some soul come out and the Lord. That means not merging with the Lord, that means the Lord's, you can see that Lord's body, but the Lord's body has light from like sunlight, layers of it. That is called Brahma. They are living in the Brahma. If they are not merging with the Lord, Lord's eyes is clear, like sun clear, they send to the it's not in Goloka Vrindavan. Every living entity, they got the liberation from this natural bondage, but they will get the taken for different plans, different work, then they look at this work. And father and son, we can see like we are part and parcel of the Lord means father and son. Son comes from the father, yes, to be. But and we my Guru Maharaj Govind Guru. We are son of the Lord. That we never say over this material world. Sometimes son merge to the father. Never. That means there is no person of merging to the Lord. Living entity cannot merge within the Lord. That means we can live together. Sometimes we can invest into each other. That means doesn't mean just mixing each other. Guru Maharaj is like that. Yes, that impersonally they are full. They want to merge in them. We never see like that situation. Sons just live with the father. That's why we are separate. That means all the time, Supreme is Supreme, Lord is all the time Supreme. And we are living in it all the time separate from beginning. And we are the beginningless. Living in this also beginningless, Lord also beginningless, and spiritual planet and this material planet also beginningless. Sometimes it appears and sometimes it disappears. So the form is changing. That's why Dukhalayam Asasvatam. That's why it is a material world full of misery and temporary. Sometimes temporary. Temporary, that's it changing. Okay. Temporary means we are in the childhood, but it's not same body life. It's totally changed. That means first Brahmaji created five types of things. Okay. Agyan, that's not that's it. Andata Mishra, means of faith. And Tamisra. Andata Mishra, Andata Mishra, Tamisra, and tamas, then after mahamoham and moham. In the tamisra, mahamoham, or moham and tamas. Five. First is sense of death. Okay. Yes. Like here on the tamisra. First is on the tamisra. That means sense of death. And another one, tamisra, finger upon first. And then after mahamoham. Yes, mahamoham. Ownership of enjoyable moham, illusory concept, darkness in self, available, ajnana, 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 ajnana. So this was today, five types of things created by the group. And Janaranda, who created? Anda Tamisra, Maha, Moham, Moham, or Ajnana. Right? Created by the Lord Brahma first time. By that, living entities that become conditioned and they are doing their activities. But who is the fortunate soul? They come to the contact of the Lord and they will get the liberation from this one bondage of the material. They will not come to the contact of the Lord and not in devotional service. They have to go through the all species, right? And unless and until they have not come to the again, the association of the devotees, they have to roam in here and there. Yes, कृष्ण सूर्य सम माया है अंधकार जहाँ कृष्ण तहाँ नहीं माया है अंधकार. That means what is missing? All this darkness, all these things. That means there is no Krishna. Krishna's potential is there. Without Krishna's potential, anything will not happen. But Krishna Surya Samaya. Krishna is like sun, birth of light. Right? That's why saying in Isopanifa, Hiranyamaya Patrena, lots of things, lower command. But please remove that hmm, effulgence and I can see you. Like in light, Surya Sama, Krishna Surya Sama, like sun god. At night we cannot see our hands also, yes? And when sun comes, we can see our hands and our body and others also. In the night time, we cannot see ourselves and others too. That means when we are in the design, I mean in the ajnana, there is no knowledge, ajnana, at that time, we just think, we cannot see ourselves. And at night, we somebody hitting here and there, and just we are like in this natural world, like senses, is full of darkness. And then we are just thinking, many people slapping. That means slapping means three modes of nature, you know, goodness, passion, and ignorance. We are just sometimes with goodness, sometimes with passion, sometimes with ignorance. By that, slapping by that is the natural nature, slapping us. We don't know that because we are so engaged in the material sense gratification. That's why we don't know that is slapping by the you know, material nature. Yes, that is a slab by nature. Yes, and we are doing activities like the mode of nature. So that is ajnana. And what is the knowledge? Knowledge is know the Krishna. माया है अंधकार जहाँ कृष्ण ત્યાં नहीं माया राधिका. So Maya means the very potency of the Lord. That over here, that all inclusion. Sometimes Mayavadis also take this Jagan Mithya, Brahma Satya. That means this world all false. And only Brahma, that means Lord is good. Everything. But everything is good. Lord is also good. But we have to utilize this material world also for the progress our step realization. Or for that just impressed about that because we cannot become a Lord. And if we are misunderstand that and we want to become a Lord and owners, we want to ownership something in this material world because in this Upanishad also saying Isavasamidam Sarvam Sarvam Utkincham Jagata Jagat. Yes? In this material world, everywhere Lords over there. And whatever we need, we have to take that one. If we are taking lots of things and just accumulate lots of things, we are thieves, not others. It's Lord's thief. That means thieves have to punish. Yes? That's why we are just taking lots of things from the Lord's property and we are not giving back and that will not harm us. That will take us to the repeated cycle. So that's why whatever the needed for us, our day-to-day life, we have to consume that much. And rest of the things we have to give up everything. That's Lord's property. I don't want to do. That's why people don't know. That's why they are accumulated lots of things. But we have to use that. Our if we have that things we have to think we have to use for the Lord's stuff. Yes, otherwise all is Lord's property. And and thus we are thinking we are the ownership of this property. If we are thinking that is the misconception of ours, that is a bodily conception, that is a false conception, and it should take us to the death, most fearful thing for the material people, most fearful thing. That is it. So, nobody wants to die, but have to die. Everybody know they die. That's in the uh, Acha question to the Yudhishthira Maharaj. Yes, what is the most wonderful things in this world? Yeah? And then Yudhishthira Maharaj giving an answer. Ahani hani bhutani gachanti ha yamalayam. Yasa savaram ichanti imasaram atapara. Yeah? That means every moment living entity dies. Man also dies. Yeah? Every moment. But Sesa Savaram, rest of the people, they are thinking we are not going to die. That is the wonderful thing. Wonders. If we are thinking we are going to die, then what will we do? We don't believe I am going to die. Still, I am also here. I am also not. I am just talking to whatever the our Rishi Munis and Vyasadeva written and giving that knowledge. I am just whatever I know. I am just. But believing within the heart is very hard. For me also, I am not thinking I am going to die right now. I am not thinking, but we don't know. Vishwaso kadaroge bhajate. We don't know if when it will be stopped. Sometimes young people die, sometimes accident happens, sometimes some suicide also happens, sometimes killing each other, sometimes bombing all this thing and shooting each other. It's going on. I naturally die. Everything is going on. Still people they are not thinking I have to die. And they don't know after death what will happen. Let's just finish this body and everything is finished. No, not like that. After taking this body, sometimes we have lots of pious work, we will go to heavenly planet. Beyond the pious work, if we have the devotee of the Lord, we will get his abode. And if we are doing bad works, bad karmas, all these things, we will go to lower planet, like hellish planet. But it's not for forever everything. Everything is changeable. Even though hellish planet also sometimes they will get the chance um, to progress their devotional life. They come to the earthly planet and heavenly planet and they can do their devotional service and go to the they have to go around it and unless they are not doing the devotional service, they have to go through here and there, upper planet and lower planet, they have to go through. That's why you have to do the devotional service. Right? Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam Mahapuran ki jai. Anything? Any comment and question?
Always, always things like, false identity and violent perception were created by Brahma, right? And before we were all the spiritual world and we came here, how is it possible? What got us here? All those people created by Brahma, like when they, how they exist in the spiritual world and
Oh, yeah.
here and now, and us to make us come here.
In the spiritual world, everybody we have our one identity over the spiritual world. When that living entity, that particular living entity, wants to enjoy separately by the Lord, you want to separate from the Lord. You want to separately enjoy. And then Lord just say inform. Yeah, don't go to material world. It's very miserable. Don't go there. Like the government knows there will be mistake. That's why they make it fair. Yes, for what? First punish them. After punishing what they have to become a good person. That's why the government make the jail and punish them all these things and they will become a nice guy. Government thing like that. Same as in the creation of the Lord, in the spiritual plan and make it perfect. That's why Lord is full perfect. Yes. And living entity wants to enjoy separately from the Lord. He wants to like Lord all the time. They feel worshipable all the time, worshipped by others. Why not? And that is a false. That is called false identity. When they are thinking like that, I am an enjoyer, but only one Lord is enjoyer. Other we are all the living entities enjoyed by the Lord. That means our natural swarup, our identity is to serve the Lord Krishna. Jidhar swarup har nitya Krishna das. We are the continuously servant of the Lord. If we are thinking we are the master, and then we have to come this for purification for that identity, that conception, and we have to come over here in this material plan. And material world, first we come to the material world. See, Brahmaji created the pandits, like we tell, grill all these things, like same thing. When living will come to the accept this material body for the enjoyment separate from the Lord. That is the system. When living entity wants to enjoy, but another thing is most important thing is that when living entity comes to the natural planet once and after seeing all these things back to the Godhead, and they will never come back. Yeah, because they knew here, what is the condition life is. They knew. That's why they are not coming from. Never. That's it, saying, Tadhamam, na divatante tadhamam paramam mama. Once come to the mind contact again, and they will never come back over here. Like if somebody uh, just been in the ISIS place and they chopping the head over there, that guy, mostly reporters are there, they would they go to over there and they saw the chopping of the head over there. And if once they come out from that their bondage, and they never wants to go over there. Same thing in the material world. We know that bodily pain, three types of stuff are there. Sometimes you lots of you, sometimes raining, sometimes flooding, sometimes earthquake. That is by the Taiwan. And within body also sometimes kidney fail, sometimes heart attack, many types of disease. Sometimes our kinsmen within trouble. That's it. Who pass through all these things and they and new souls they want to implement and they have to come. New souls will come. But it's not countable, it's uncountable. And its time immemorial is going on, coming up, coming up. We cannot say the beginning, when is the beginning. It's beginningless. Lord, living entities, material world, spiritual world, all are is beginningless, everything. That's why there is no questions of when is beginning. No. This creation also sometimes, resolution, partial resolution, and sometimes whole creation resolution, and it's going on. It's going on. It's time. But one question is that we have to come out this material class, and then we will be free from this material class, and we are in our original identity. That means our service attitude. That that we can start again in the spiritual world, and then we will be happy. The spiritual world means Satchid Ananda. There is full of fulfillment, full of bliss, and full of knowledge. Yes? Yeah, so you have to go back again. Otherwise, okay, we got the chance. Everybody believing we got the chance nowadays. So this is from society. We will get every state and every country, every continent, everywhere we will get and uh, just take this movement, accept the devotional service, go back to my head and